The narrative of Mr. Walsh Ingram, 93 at time of interview. He says, I don't know just how old I is. I was about 18 when the war was over. I was born on Captain Walsh's place in Richmond, Virginia. Pappy's name was Charlie and Mammy's name was Caroline. I had 6 sisters, 2 brothers. All the sisters dead, and I haven't heard from my brothers since Master turned us loose a year after the war. Pappy say that he and Mammy was sold and traded lots of times in Virginia. We always went by the name of whoever we belonged to. I first worked as a roustabout boy there on Captain Walsh's place in Virginia. He sure was a big man. He weighed more than 200 pounds. The white folks was good to us, but Pappy was a fighting man, and he run off and got a job in the gold mine in Virginia. After Pappy ran away, Mammy died, and then one day the overseer herded up a bunch of us and drive us to Barnum Trading down in Mississippi. They sold it and traded us like stock. I cried when Captain Walsh sold me, 'cause that was one man that was sure good to his niggas, but he had too many slaves. Cotton was a good price then, and them slave buyers had plenty of money. We was sold to Jim Ingram of Carthage. He bought a big gang of us slaves and refuged part of them in Louisiana and part of them to Texas. We come to Texas in an ox wagon. While we was on the way to camp at Keechee, Louisiana, a man riding into the camp, someone say to me, Walsh, there's your Pappy. I didn't believe it, because Pappy was working in the gold mine in Virginia. Some of the men told Pappy his children is in the camp, and he come and find me and my brothers. Then he joined Master Ingram's slaves, so he could be with his children. Master Ingram had a big plantation down near Carthage. He bought land and cleared it and sold it. I plowed with the oxen. We had overseers and several taskmasters. We woke up at 4 o'clock and worked from sunup to sundown. They give us an hour for dinner. Them that work round the house eat at a table with plates. Them that work in the field fed just like horses at a big long wooden trough. They had to eat with wooden spoons. The trough and the food was clean and always plenty. We stood up to eat. We went to bed soon after supper during the week, for that's all about we feel like doing after working 12 hours. We slept in wooden beds, what had corded rope mattresses. We learned the best way we could, 'cause there was no schools. We had church in the woods. I didn't see no money till after surrender. I guess we didn't need any, 'cause they give us food and clothes and tobacco. We didn't have to buy nothing. I had broadcloth clothes, blue jeans, overcoat, and good shoes and boots. The niggas had heap better times than now. Now we work all the time and can't get nothing. Saturday night we would have parties and dance and play ring plays. We had parties there in the big double log house. They would give us whiskey and wine and sherry and brandy. I remember that war. I see some cannons and hear 'ems. I toted water for the soldier what fought the battle of Mansfield. Master Ingram had 350 slaves when the war was over, but he didn't turn 'em loose till year after surrender. He told us that the government's going to give us 40 acres and land and a pair of mules, but us didn't get nothing. After Master Ingram set us loose, Pappy bought a place at the Berry, Texas, and I lived with him until after I was grown. Then I married and moved to Louisiana. I come back to Texas 2 years ago and live with my friend. My wife died 18 years ago, and I had a hard time 'cause I don't have no folks, but I manages to get someone to let me work for something to eat and a few clothes and a place to sleep.